Hey, it's Sherry. I'm here today to talk about the difference between a sexual predator and a domestic predator. Now, to me, the two are the same. I took some notes down earlier, and right now, what I want to tell you is there is no difference between a sexual predator and a domestic predator. Um, they are the same, and they should be labeled the same. Uh, The domestic predator should have to register just like a sex offender would. Both of them abuse you emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually. They prey on people who are weaker than them, who they can manipulate. Um, Someone who they think they can control. They have no remorse for what they do when they are doing it. Um, they both try to cover up the truth and the truth of what they did. They try to turn it around and blame the woman or the child, or they try to blame it on something else. Um, and they make it out to be, it could start out a little thing like, you know, oh, you didn't shut off the bathroom light. Pow, I'm going to hit you in your eye. Next time, shut off the bathroom light. You know, uh, they make the woman seem like she did something wrong all the time. Like it's her fault. Everything happening is her fault, which it's not. It's not her fault. There's something wrong with the man. There's something wrong mentally with the man if he has to beat on a woman. Uh, Basically, I want to know what your opinion is. Tell me, in your own opinion, do you think sexual predators and domestic predators should have to register as the same? Any feedback, whether good or bad, I will listen to. I want to know because to me, this is what I'm fighting for. I mean, if sexual predators have to, if they have to put themselves out there and say, "Hey, look, I'm a sexual predator. I like to prey on women and children." You know, of course they don't like it. Of course people don't. You know, neighbors living next door to somebody might not like it, but at least they know that that person's there. Same thing for the domestic predators. Put it out there. They might not like it, but at least if you're living next door to somebody and they are a domestic predator, you know not to, you know what I'm saying, be involved with that person. You know if something's going to go on with that person in their house, if there's a woman living there or children living there. Um, it should be able to be pulled up onto the internet in a library. Um, any domestic shelters anywhere that shows a picture of them, and not necessary not necessarily I guess where they live, but just to be aware that this person is out there. This person has a history of doing this or that. It's the same. There's no difference. But I guess I just want your feedback on it. Like I said, whether it be good or bad. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I mean, I know there's police records out there you can look through, but it's not the same. It's not the same as having a picture in your hand, basically telling you red flag, don't date this person. Red flag, don't marry this person. Because at first, when you're dating, usually they aren't abusive. Um, it usually starts when you get pregnant. If you get pregnant, it'll happen because all the tension and the pressure and I did that. I had my ex-husband. I was pregnant with our son, and he would leave for weekends at a time, which is emotional abuse and mental abuse. I couldn't understand why he left, and I was emotional because I was pregnant with our son, and I didn't know if he was coming back. So that's just kind of an example. But then the physical started, the verbal, the physical. Um, so it's just something that women need to be aware of. I can't explain it enough for everybody to understand, but this should be a law. There should be a law that they should have to register just like a sexual offender. If sexual offenders can do it, if they can do it with sexual offenders, they should be able to do it with domestic offenders too. I mean, it's for the safety of women. It's for the safety of children. You know, there's women out there that get in a relationship with a man, and the mother leaves the child with the man for 10 minutes to run to the store, and you come back and that baby has shaken baby syndrome or a broken arm, or he punts the kid through the living room. It's scary and it's sad to think about, but it happens. And this is just for women's and children's protection. It's not for to make these people out to be monsters or to say, hey, you know, I want to ruin your life, but it's put it out there so that people know, because these people they don't want help. A lot of them don't. A lot of them can't handle their anger. They can't handle anger management because it doesn't help. That's just the way they are. Therapists probably can't even help them. Some of them. But I don't know. Just give me your comments on anything. Um, like I said, whether good or bad. Um, Marcella, if you're watching, I love you. Even though we've only talked a few times, I'm with you. I am with you 100%. You know how I feel about your whole situation. I don't think you're crazy. I think in the end it will turn out in your favor. I think that tape will be very volatile in your court case if they listen to it. I mean, you're very smart to think of that. Not a lot of women would think to do something like that. So, kudos to you, girl. You did it. Um, but I mean, if you want to call me, you got my number. Call me anytime. Feel free. Just don't scare me like that again. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know what was going on. I thought something happened to you. I was about ready to call and track you down. So just so you know, you have a friend here. Call me anytime, anything you need, and I'm there. All right. Now take care, and I hope you're safe. Have a good night, and I love ya. Even though, like I said, we've only talked a couple times, but I think we have understanding. Um, so have a good night. Take care, sweetie.